Today, my friend, we're gonna talk about a cartel who's been stealing a lot of your money on base. And if you think it's only going to be about bread, oh, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. It goes bigger than that. And everyone knows one thing. It's so easy to make money in crypto if you avoid the scams. You just have to avoid guys who look like this and people who do some kind of weird launches and weird transaction. You avoid that, you have a 90% chance to make a win. By the way, welcome on Hands Up Finance, where we study what's happening on chain, because the blockchain is open ledger, so we can see all the transactions, who make money, who lose money, follow the smart money and make even more money, and see when there is something shady on the blockchain. We know it all. It's gonna be a tough one, because here you will see why this is a scam, this is a scam, this is a scam, this is maybe a scam. We will dig in, a scam. And then after, I think we can go on and on, because we get a few other one. We got probably that one is a scam as well. And this one is a scam too. Tons of it. In the top of your crypto, you arrive on the screen and think, hey, you know what? I'm going into the top cryptos and I should be safe. Oh God, it's so wrong. First thing I want to talk about is a bread, which had a pretty nice run, honestly, with a top around 750 million market cap. I even realized at this point, I know we had some top on it, because a friend who is not in crypto is in e-commerce and stopped talking to me. I don't know why, but came back and say, hey, I got some bread. And he made some good multiples around it. As a pure French person, I'm not going to do the research again, because Shady did it, and someone shady told you that something is shady. You know it's pretty shady. But anyway, what happened is that they sniped most of the liquidity at the launch. Hey, it's a circle of friends. I don't know. They're like, all right, we get 92% of the supply, and we can see it on chain. RTBN showed it. You can check all the transaction, and then you will see that there was a whitelist address. But don't worry, this is not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the other coins. Basically, all those addresses could buy and trade and sell, and you couldn't do anything. You could just watch until they open for trading. We will come back to it later on, because this is really important. Bubble Maps recently talked about Blurf, B-Shib, and Bang, and you see those kind of pattern is weird. And they realized that all those coins were launched and connected to the same wallets. When this one was launched, they snipe around 10% of the supply, then send it to others. Here as well on base Shiba, they snipe it and send it to others. And here again. And here again. So we have all those ones that were created like that, where they get most of the supply. Maybe you know them, because I talked about it in this video 2 weeks ago. I say what's going on base and how to avoid most of the scams. But I know those guys, they must operate. They know this cartel. They're like, look, there's about 15,000 people subscribed to Hands Up Finance. Maybe 1,000 or 2,000 activated the notification bell. Guys, this is the time now. When this channel hits 100k subscribers, people will not fall into dumb scams like that. But until then, look at that. We have plenty of times. People don't know. Oh, shit. I showed something about bread that happened 7 days ago, where we have a strange cluster here. Okay, we will come back to it later. Don't worry about that. But what I want to show you is what is happening is that actually they will create a lot of buy and sell transaction. Now, this is also 5,000 transaction to kind of make it blurry. And what happened is that they created the same thing on B-Ship. Now, actually, why are they doing this? It's more complicated than that. And God, you're going to love how you can spot them, because it's so easy. You don't even need to do on-chain analysis. Let's check Bang, for example. Look at all those transactions. All fake transactions. Why do they do fake transaction? Because you have to reverse engineer how to be in the top of the screener here. So the normies, they're gonna come and they're gonna get scammed. I mean, it's the same as your lady that you find on the plaza that say you're the first one, and for you it's real love. Because you're not subscribed to Handsome Finance, she's gonna trick you. And maybe he's even going to be a ladyboy. And like this, a double loss, minus and minus, it's a plus. You know it. But anyways, we got our coins here. And how to rank? Well, I know because I launched 7 meme coins. So to rank at the top here, you either buy ads, you have a lot of volume, you have a lot of interaction. Now, if you gain those, well, you're going to rank at the top. So why would they do so many transactions? It's not to blurry the trace and people don't know because they don't care. People don't see those things. It's just so they can rank at the top. So they create some fake volume. You would think, oh, this coin is trending. Look at the volume. Here, we get 350k volume for a blue Pepe. What is going on? I'm going to show you in the code what's going on. Because for me, this is so funny. I can open those, Bonk, Bang, Shiba, Bluff. You're going to see always the same kind of transaction. Here, we have so many people buying for 1 cent. Now, of course, when we check that transaction, $0.01, actually, you see that they paid more in fees than the value of it. When you check the 5,000 transaction, they lost a bit of money because they placed so many transactions. So it costs some money to run those scams, but they run it well, so they make a lot of money. I mean, it's normal that we do the same as well. We get Bonke, typical, same stuff happening. We get those shrimp going on. We get some bigger transaction going on. Always the same pattern. However, I think they went a little bit too far by making fun of their investors. When you check their Twitter profile, you know I analyze everything. What is the social media? What is the on-chain analysis? This is the social media of Bang on Twitter. Beautiful. Now we get... They basically generate some blue character and then they just ask a 5-year-old to put a sticker of the head of that character on it. And honestly, this is productized meme coins. I mean, people will go, they click the like, they share, they love it. They're like, why this meme coin is going to the moon? And it doesn't even stop here. They thought we're going to even make more fun of those people. You can check their Telegram. And you would be thinking, wow, they have 10,000 members. But when you check the members, you see some weird stuff. Like, do you think those kind of people are at the crypto conference? Have you been to a crypto conference? You should know. Like all those profiles, the number of fake profile is insane. So they just buy some people to come in their Telegram group and look, a chat with 10,000 members. Nothing is happening. This guy, whale are entering. Oh my God, poor Sean. I hope you will watch this video. This is sad. We can go on base paying, same type of messages. Look at that. Easy. There we go. Do you think Zada is buying this? Do you think when you have a garden like that, you're trading a meme coin? Of course not. If she was trading meme coin, she would be making a lot more money. But this is not even the most obvious sign that is not on the blockchain, that this cartel is so well organized, like a little Swiss watch. Let's close our loop on Brett, because Crash was publishing this. You don't have to be an on-chain expert to see the execution on Brett has been top tier. And then here, there's nothing about on-chain. The number of holders, okay, maybe it's a little bit of on-chain analysis. Not on-chain, not on-chain, not on-chain, not on-chain, not on-chain. And here we have finally something where the top holder, the top addresses, we have a bit more information. We have 150,000 holders, and then someone just roast them. Nate, this is not nice. Be nice to people. But where they Crash? Are they scamming or not? Well, it depends. A scam is when you buy something and you receive something that was not what it was advertised. Now, everything is on chain, so it's up to us to check when we are buying a coin, if there was a whitelist, all those elements. This is actually something you can easily see on the based bot, where you just put the contract of what you want to buy and the bot will do a security check. You could also see it on the side of Dex Screener that it has a whitelist. Now the truth is, when Crash talked about Brett, it was around 1.6 million market cap. Today the price is at 273 million market cap. So his call was still good. If you bought below 2 million market cap, you made money. Now, maybe on the packaging, saying that it was a fair launch is a bit too much, but their marketing, they managed to push the coin. They did it. They made money doing it. Fair play at some point. Like, if someone is pushing your coin, it's kind of a reason. Always, this is crypto. Crypto is a basic game where you buy something and hope that someone will be ready to buy later on your same thing. Unless it's Bitcoin, of course, which is the most noble one. But here on Brett, the marketing was really good because we had a public wallet. Do you remember this guy? That was the GameStop guy. And every time he was showing his wallet live, showing that he was not selling. So people were like, if he's not selling, I'm not selling. And this could have been the strategy that they used, where they showed every time the wallets. But maybe they had other wallets. Anyways, you know that the launch was sniped by a few wallets, and then they spreaded it, and then exchanged it between each other. But still, the coin went up. It's a bit sad in all this, because it removes tons of the meme coins that would be interesting on base, particularly Brett. Maybe we need to do a clean Brett. Anyways, the sign that this cartel is living is not even a footprint at this point. It's so funny. Alright, bang on base. Let's check the page source. What do we see? Okay, WordPress content built on Elementor. If you know one or two things about web development and website building, Elementor is one of the most basic ones that you can outsource anywhere on Fiverr easily. And then we are going to check Bluff Live. What do we see on Bluff Live? We see Elementor. But it's not even that. It could be that, oh yeah, but you know many people use Elementor. Okay, theme, Astra Asset Minifield main. We use the same theme here. And then here, we use the same theme again. The Astra theme, CSS. Okay, that's good. That's same for Bluff. And then where I even like it even more is when I check who own the domain names, both on Namecheap for Bluff. For base Shiba Inu, same. Both on Namecheap with Easy WordPress. They do everything the same way. It will be like, I do not understand, Antoine. I went to party with that girl you told me to not party because she was crazy and she have STI. But I went there and I got some STI and she was crazy. I don't understand. And then I went with 3 other friends and it was the same as you told me. I do not understand why it's happening to me. I could show you on the base Shiba, which is honestly, all of them are really bad memes. They don't pass the joke test. They're not fun. It's just, all right, what is working on Solana? It's coming here. Just put some blue paint on it. Trust me, no one will see the difference. They don't know. As again I said, not many people are subscribed to Handsome Finance. And those scams runs. When you see all this, you can only say one thing. We hate them for just one reason. We hate them. Those guys are printing 100Ks every day. And they continue again. They launched this new Pepe, Blue Pepe. Same process. We don't change the team. We got all thing on Elementor. But today, this one, they decided to put it on another server. They bought it somewhere else. So at least they're changing some stuff. So maybe there's another team, another cartel. But all those connected is beautiful. It's beautiful. Now you ask me like, but what kind of meme coins can we buy, Antoine? Like it's hard. I bought some Boomer. We will see where it goes. They talked about it a little bit at some base conference. I have some DJing, of course, you know me. I had some Toshi. I talked about it in one of my first video when the market cap was at $7 million. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. And the one that is interesting to me, now it's in the top 51, but I see a lot of interaction on Twitter, a good community, because when this gonna be finally weed out, I mean, maybe Dex Screener, they're gonna wake up one day and say, maybe, you know what it's doing wash trading is not really trading metrics, so it's kind of hurting our platform and it's hurting the market and the investors, so maybe we should remove. I don't know. You can tweet them this video, maybe they would wake up. Then those coins like MFER, I'm not gonna pronounce it, will go climbing up in the rankings. And with a community of this size, honestly, I feel like this is fairly low market cap. To trade those meme coins properly, we built a bot called Based on Base, and you can have it for free with the link in the description. There's just a fee on the transaction. And I'm going to show you, for example, I can get some MFER pretty easily. I'm going to buy 1 Ethereum because I think it's an interesting project. And why I love the bot that we are building is because I can open a trade in the browser here, not in Telegram, and then close it on my Telegram when I'm leaving my place. And automatically, when I place an order, I have my limit orders created. Even if what I showed you made you scared to be on base, there's actually tons of opportunities. We did really well with the investors boardroom on it, because if you weed out those, then the only ones that comes and are good are not so many. And then you can just go on those ones. And this is actually a strategy that I use, that I explain here in this video, that I think is really important. And after all this, we saw some meme coins going up, meme coins going down, fake volume. But don't forget one thing, in all this world, stay handsome. Ciao.